Hey and welcome to the Audi RS3 guide on Lime Rock Park Classic. I raced this combination many times in the last season and learned to love it, which is why I enjoy doing this guide now. You can expect a lot of tight racing and a ton of action, because it's really difficult to overtake around here. I used the baseline short setup for this lap, which is also used in the fixed series, and drove in average conditions. The pace will be lower when you encounter hot conditions, with low to mid 54s and top splits. I will upload all lap files, including the telemetry, on Discord. You can find the link in the description down below. Let's take a look at the lap. As mentioned, it's really difficult to overtake. Your best bet is a good exit out of the last turn, use the draft on the straight and pull to the inside around here. If that doesn't work, you will need to stay patient and wait for a mistake. Use the 3 and 200 meter boards for orientation, hit the brakes and shift down into 4th gear. There are two important things which you want to keep in mind. First, turn in towards the inside curb while you are on the brakes. And second, you want to be quick with your downshifts and be in 4th gear while you enter the turn. If you downshift later, for example when you are already past this inside curb, it's very likely that your rear gets unsettled, which can cause a spin. Once you enter the turn, you want to stick to the inside while you trail brake deep into it. Aim for a tight exit as well, but due to the nature of the car, it's important that you stay patient and slowly increase the pressure on the throttle until you can fully step on it again. Adding too much throttle will lead to understeer and you won't make the exit. Attack the exit curb, and when you are sure you will hit the exit, it's time to go flat out. There's not a lot of time left to set the car up for the next turn. Swing to the middle of the track and aim for the next inside. There's also no great marker for braking. You need to develop a feeling for the turn and tap the brakes shortly before you reach it. Trail brake and stick to the inside again. We want a tight exit, and to achieve this we want to make use of a small trick. Short shift into 3rd gear shortly before you reach the curb. It gives you slightly more grip and you will be able to take a tighter exit. Attack the exit curb and push the car as far to the left as possible to set it up for the upcoming straight. Ideally, you want to be on the far left when you exit the turn. The closer you are to the white line, the better. That way you only need to lift, which allows you to carry more speed onto the straight and save some time. Lift just enough to make the turn and attack the apex. Be careful with this curb. You don't want to be too aggressive on it, since it unsettles your car, which messes with your acceleration, and in the end it can cost you some speed. Drive on the curb, use it as marker and tap the brakes to adjust your speed for the next turn. Attack the inside and be aggressive on the throttle to carry your momentum up the hill. I'm using the two dark green trees on the right side as marker for the next turn. Tap the brakes and shift into 4th gear to get a smooth run around the apex. I'm not fully on the money and a bit away from the curb, but it's not too bad. In fact, you want to play it safe around here and avoid the curb. If you hit it, your car will get unsettled and you lose some time on the exit. Approach the last turn from the far left and lift when you reach the compression. Once the car is turning in, you want to be aggressive on the throttle and accelerate towards the finish. Make sure you use all available space to carry as much speed as possible towards the line. That's the guide. The cockpit lab with my inputs will come up next. Please drop a like when you learned something new, or leave a comment to give the video a small boost. Thank you for your support, be it on here, on Twitch or Patreon. It helps the channel a lot. Check the description if you want to find out more. I wish you good luck for the next week and see you next time.